Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Queen's Wish to Conqueror, and me as a spoiled rich girl, I just got thrown into an assignment of putting together the sport. Okay. There's something going on up here somewhere. Oh, I suppose these are empty areas that I'm supposed to build. So this is kind of, this says you need to get permission from the chief of the sport before you can order for buildings to be rebuilt. Okay. So this is going to be a building game too. Interesting. Let's just wander around then. You start to leave the fort, then you can reconsider. It's a foreign hostile land and you are alone. Maybe the chief of the fort can provide you with an escort to fight beside you. I wasn't going to leave. Well, maybe I was. These looks like training area here. I suppose it's going to be another one of those. Yep, so this is another area that I can rebuild, supposedly. This is going outside the fort too, I assume. Yep, looks like it. So up here is where something's going on. And another land. Okay, we got people here. A big deserter and okay. Chief Miranda. The main hall of the fort remains standing, old and worn down, but intact. The chief of the fort stands out front, her back to the door, sword drawn. She is facing two brigands, shaggy brutes in leather jerkins, stalking her, daggers out. One of them says, "We know you've been given payments to Brandon the Rusty. Barb will have its share, Miranda. You've never been too involved in the ways of Haven, but it's hard to see this treatment of your soldier and not be annoyed." Well, let's see what's going on first. One of the brigands points a dagger at the chief. We told you. We need golden food. Pay now or lose everything. The chief holds her sword steady. Haven is gone, but they will return. We will not be robbed. Excuse me. Oops. This brigand doesn't hear you. He says to the chief, "Put the sword away. Even if you kill us, Conqueror will. Just send 20 more and you know it." You speak again. All three of them turn to look at you. "I am Princess Corinne of Haven. I'm just looking for a portal. Leave her be." "I am Princess Corinne of Haven." Yes, now I have to act my part, right? The brigands are drunk or dumb, and they don't believe you. "Dangerous thing to pretend, kid. You might get us to kill you after we rob you." Chief Miranda does believe you. She is making some very quick mental calculations. I guess it's good I was able to warm up. Attack? I really don't mean to... I guess it is good. I was able to warm up. Yep, you're done. As you lunge forward, Miranda attacks at the same time. She's the chief of the fort, a manager, not a fighter. Happily, she seems competent with the blade. Well, good. Because we're going to get killed. Okay, so... Alright. You don't have anything to use. So I'm going to do this and then come up here and they're 10 and 10. He's only 10. He's 10 too. Yeah. The brigands are dead. Miranda gives each of them a good kick. And we'll see to Conqueror next. She turns to you, kneels, and bows her head. "I don't want to presume, but I think are you? I am Princess Corinne of Haven, and I have been sent to help you. Yes, just rise. I need information. Yes, I am the princess. I am going to claim it now. Jean Miranda rises, but her head stays bowed. I am so honored and relieved. The colony here is a disaster, near total loss. Has help come at last? Well, I am here to investigate. Then I will decide what to do. Yes, it is the Queen's order that this colony be reclaimed. Yeah. Jean Miranda sighs in relief. At last! We always knew that our loyalty would be rewarded. Please, come to my office. I will tell you all you need to know for this great work. Gossip of all you do will spread around the colony and find its way back to the Queen. For example, what you just said will make Habernites trust you more. Your words will affect how other characters treat you. Okay, so this has got morale behind it. That's going to be different. I mean, a lot of the games we play like this, you think your actions make a difference, but they really don't. So we shall see. Lead on. She rises, turns, and enters the main hall. Select the doors to enter the building. Yes, I already know that. But I want to do some investigating first, and I better do a quick save. See if there's anything I can get into. I'm a little damaged. Alright, so these are always out? Or is this part of... What is this? Oh, this is an empty? Okay, another empty. Another empty. Any chests I can find? That's all I'm looking for, some chests. Okay, so any barrels I can click? Yeah, there's nothing there. They're not clickable. This takes me out. I don't want to go out. Even though there's no one here, you can still hear people in the background, like, you know, markets and all that. Oh, here's a door up here. Interesting. Okay. Can we get in here? You don't have enough action points. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to get out of combat. No wonder. Oh, it's just a door to where? A door to nowhere. Oh, here's stairs going up. Is it stairs going up? Yes, it is. Okay. It's just an empty room. Okay. Eventually going to be something, I assume, if I get people to work for me. Alright, let's go talk to her. Talk to Miranda. These are lights or something? Or, oh, I'm sorry, they're banners. Yep. Okay. Alright. This building is old and worn. It may be the very first structure of Haven's colony in Sacramentum. Interesting trivia for the historians. The portal chamber is to the left. You see Chief Miranda waiting in her office to the right. Best of all, your butler, Stonehouse, is waiting by the stairs. He wasn't sent ahead of you. At least he was sent ahead of you. At least you will have some comfort while you are here. To leave the building, select the doors behind you to go upstairs. Select. Yeah, and we already know that because maybe, a lot of people probably don't investigate, but I do. Well, you found the portal home. That's the good news. The bad news is that it is closed. When you get close to the ruined stone doors, you hear your hair stands on end. You can hear whispers. However, it doesn't open. You can use it to speak to people back home. If they listen, you won't be able to use it to get home until it is restored. Stonehouse will tell you when you can use the portal to talk to someone. Visit frequently. You can eventually restore it when you learn how to improve the fort. Okay. You walk up to the portal, nothing happens. You give it a good kick, nothing happens. Sometimes someone in Sharon's place will use this portal to communicate with you. Nobody is at the other end right now. Come back later. Alright, so let's talk to Miranda. Miranda gestures for you to enter. I am sorry to be eager, Princess. This is a day of great events. Before we killed them, the deserters told me something. You will need to know about it, I think. Sure. What is it? Okay, anything I can get into here first before we, I can't even click on your desk now. I'm gonna miss the looting. I truly am. I do like the looting. Miranda invites you to sit in her least dirty chair. Stonehouse enters and prepares tea as you speak. As I said, the brigands told me something before this stabbing. Some news, glorious news. For someone who just slaughtered 2 thugs, she is in a good mood. The chief here clearly tends to optimism. Are you alone here? Not entirely. There are a few warriors left in Fort Haven. It's just that none of them are in the fort right now. I'm sort of glad you arrived when you did. So what is this new news? Ships! At last, 3 boats have come from Haven. They wait just offshore at Greatport to the north. They can't land, alas. The brigands have taken the port and they have siege weaponry pointed out to sea. Wait, they arrived today? How long does it take for a boat to get here from Haven? About 3 months with good weather. 3 months? Is that how long your mother has been planning to send you here? Yeah. Yes. You were snickerdude. And what are on the ships? I don't know, but I dream. Warriors, wood and stone, alchemists and artisans. Everything we need to make this a proper colony again. Why don't they land at another port? There is no other friendly port. Oh my goodness. It almost sounds like this is Utah. The Yucatish, the Vol, and the Ariel are pushing out. We need some of the force of Haven to get them to obey the treaties again. I sense you want something from me. Before our ships can land, Great Port must be retaken. Difficult by sea, easy from land. Do that, and we can begin restoring the colony and reclaiming Sacramentum. And then we can escape, Stonehouse mutters quietly. There are things I need to know. Of course, I will help if I can. Where is everybody? This fort is a ruin. Gone, bled. When the land soured and the nations of this land turned against us, many took ships home. Others built their own forts and looked after themselves. Others deserted and became brigands. Now that you are here, all this will be put to right. You think so? Me, a girl who doesn't know anything about, well, I mean, supposedly I've been trained in decorum and politics, right? That didn't help. I'm trying to find some glasses to help me read better. I'm having issues with my eyes. Describe the resources available to me. Right now, nothing. We don't even have the wood and stone needed to rebuild our fort. I'm hoping the ships that just arrived will provide what we need. So I need to go home. How do I do this? Usually we take boats, but you need the Queen's permission, and it is a long journey. You could also restore the portal home. Sage Harlan upstairs can tell you more. Is that all this is all I need for now? Okay. I hope I helped. Back to the mission then. If I am to retake Greatport, I will need warriors. Of course, I have only 3 left, but they are all at your disposal. Your taking them will leave us undefended for a time. Marvelous, says Stonehouse. It is a necessary risk. Only 3 warriors? Oh, Princess, we have had a very hard time of it. We have had a very hard time of it here the last few years. Now that you have returned though, we might be able to recruit more. In this conversation, learn how to recruit warriors and form your party. To edit your party, press this button. Oh, there it is down there. It wasn't there before. Okay. There's other stuff here now too, because I'm inside the fort. So it looks like I have a way to build. I'm sure that's what this is down here. Okay, press this button, press to add, remove characters, press to make new characters. You will want to recruit 3 other characters to go with you on your adventure. Press the edit party button, press the check mark to the right of a character and add it to your group. You can also make new characters for your roster if you build a fort in another nation. You will be able to recruit characters from there. These will have new special abilities. Well, this sounds really interesting. Okay, so since I am in here, place buildings. The chief of the fort needs to tell you how to do this. Okay, and this is my buildings. Okay. So is there anything else? Return shortly. So, I have Corinne is me. We have Elspeth? Oh, no. That is not what I meant to do. Do we have any details about her? She's in Have a Night. But I don't want to take all their soldiers with them. Edit character. Elspeth. She's a soldier. Okay, she's fine. I'll leave that name. Terrence. Are they all girls? Really? Because I'm a girl? Is that why? I don't care how they look. I'll go ahead and we'll keep them as is. I'll go ahead and add her. I don't want to take everybody. We'll see what we can do with just one party member. And let's go talk to him, Stonehouse. Among all the miseries of being sent to Sacramentum, there is one bright spot. Stonehouse, your butler, since you were a small child, has been sent to look after you. He looks as mournful as always. Hello, young princess, as always, I await your command. You should not be here, it is too dangerous. Oh, no. Yeah, you should not be here, it is too dangerous, I agree. Oh, I quite agree. When he flung me through the portal, your brother assured me that you would look after me, if you had the time. Don't worry, I will get us out of this mess. We need to save this colony. It will be a grand adventure. My mother wants me to save this colony. I refuse. No, I have got to grow up, and so I'm not going to be being like the little idiot. We need to save this colony. It will be a grand adventure. Well, yeah, I can be optimistic about it. How lovely. I am an enormous fan of adventures. Alas, if none of these adventures involve giving your mother what she wants, we may die of old age here. No more than I deserve, I suppose. Any messages for me? Not at the moment. I need some information. You have always used Stonehouse as a conduit to find out what your family and the tower classes are thinking. You can get a variety of information from him. Are we making progress bringing civilization to this backwater? What does my mother think of me? I am unable to determine either way. You have not acted decisively for or against the interests of Haven. Well, what do the people of Sanctimon think of me? I am unable to determine. How am I progressing? No. I know I'm not doing anything. Come check with me again later. I'm sure I will have more to tell you as events develop. I have a job for you. Your mother sent me to tend to your needs. There is a certain image Haven's envoys need to project when dealing with our vassals. How may I be of service? My armor and weapons must be polished. I need my clothes cleaned and pressed. My hair is unsightly. I need to trim. My armor and weapons must be polished. Yes, butchering rebels and malcontents does tend to scrub the paint. It will be done. How do I get healed, by the way? I've had a hard journey. I need a refreshing beverage. Stonehouse uses his almost supernatural ability to determine the exact beverage and precise alcohol level you require to operate at the required efficiency. You soon have a nice drink in hand. Alright, that is all I need. I will keep everything in order. That is all then. Alright. It didn't heal me though. How do I heal myself? So this isn't like, well, but I am in Port Haven now. So this is where the mage is at, right? I assume he's in here. Stonehouse has set up this bedroom for you. It's crude, but it's clean. You make a noble effort to look for good qualities. You fail. It's terrible here. If you want to make time, go forward quickly. Use your bed. Oh, okay. So this is how I heal myself, I assume. And I do see that there's, ooh, I got some nice stuff here. Spear, crude bow, armor. Okay, so we need to outfit, excuse me. So we need to outfit, is this better than what I have? Oh, it compares. Oh, that's nice. Okay, value 10, absorb 60, that's the same. put on her. Okay. No. I was supposed to. Okay. This. Okay. I thought I was supposed to be able to just. Right? How do we get it to another party member? You're supposed to just be able to pick it up and put it on another party member. Put it where you want it to go. Items with darker runes frames are taken on missions. We want the bow. I also want the leather cap. This was 9 to 13. This is 9 to 13. And I need to get her. How do I? Did it do it? Yes, it did. All right. That's how we do it. Oh, she had a so she had a spear. That is basic attack 6 to 14. Okay, but she does need a. All right. She needs. No. Oh, one is better than the other. Chest. Okay, so this is 3 and 2, and this is 3 and 2. Is it the same? Leather vest, chest, leather armor. Just looks differently, but they're the same. Value 15, value 15. Let's give this to her. Give this to her. Two-handed weapon. Note this pack spaces with light frames can only be used when you are in your forts. Items in pack spaces with dark borders are taken out on missions. Oh. Offhand item. Oh, this is for a mage. Tier 1 arcane gear. I don't have. Okay, so we're putting this here. I don't need that. So what's she? Okay, so this is that's what she already has. 6 to 14. 6 to 14. Okay, so let's equip. Oh, because she's got a spear. Do I want her on a spear or her? And this is the same as she's already got this. 3 to 2. But it looks better. So where can we sell stuff, I wonder? I will keep this here for her. I don't know if we want her on a spear or... Okay. So we got that. So this will heal me? Yes, it did. It healed me. Okay. You awake from a long, restful sleep in the closest thing you have to home here. You find a note by the bed. Stonehouse has been working to get a ding polished out of your weapon. Curse the brigand whose skull left that mark. Okay. Anything left in here? Nope, I didn't think there would be. Alright. Somewhere there's a mage. Yes. This is a workshop where the fort does business and keeps records. There are a few books on pedestals. At least there is some civilization in this ruin. A sage dressed in tattered and unfashionable robes goes about his business. He hasn't noticed you yet. He might be helpful, if for nothing else than activating the portal to get home. Okay, so, can I read this? The Empire Haven. Haven is one of the greatest powers in the known lands. It is an empire and not shy about admitting it. Its conquests are not gained by war, usually, but by diplomacy, cunning, and clever use of its small but highly disciplined military and powerful wizards. In its early days, Haven was one of many small, wild, violent city-states, more disciplined, more cautious, but still one of many. Haven has its own warriors and wizards. They fight, and very well. However, there are not enough of them to conquer the world by force of arms. Thus it is by alliances that Haven grows. That is why Haven's symbol is the scroll. Haven makes deals and it lives by them. Haven buys the independence of smaller powers, and it is brutal when they try to regain it. Okay, do we have any more here? This is all history. Sacramentum. It is the year 530 of the Empire. 100 years earlier, the ships of Haven discovered the continent of Sacramentum. It was a small land occupied by 3 squabbling nations. It was simple for Haven to play them against each other, drawing tribute from each of its 3 new vassal states in return for protection against the others. That is kind of devious. Sacramentum was one of Haven's smaller possessions, but valued nonetheless for its unique crafts. Queen Sharon even visited in her youth, in year 491, almost 40 years earlier. Then, 20 years ago, early in Sharon's reign, Haven's colony in Sacramentum failed. Haven's crops died, its livestock sickened. As one, the 3 nations of Sacramentum closed their gates to Haven's soldiers and refused to provide trade and tributes. The walls of Haven's forts began to crumble. It was as if the soil itself turned against our empire. Such an insult must never be borne by Haven, but other matters forced Sharon to delay her response. Many have quietly waited for her to return to reclaim her fallen colony. This loss happened under her watch, and she has seemed eager to reverse it. That explains why I'm here then, because Mother made a mistake. Okay. Haven's secrets of power. The true founders of Haven created the pattern of their domination. Look for lands full of small warring powers. Ally with the most powerful one and give it the magic and weaponry needed to defeat its enemies. In return, once this chosen faction takes power, demand trade and partial control of that nation, making it a vassal state. If the nation ever tries to back out of the deal, ally with one of its rivals, and help Haven's new friend destroy the disobedient former vassal state, then demand loyalty from the shattered nation that remains. Wow, this red is very devious. Sacramentum once contained 3 vassal states, Ucat, Ariel, and the Vol. When the calamity happened, these peoples violated their treaties and expelled Haven. Well, I don't blame them for doing that, I hate to tell you, because that is pretty nasty. Sage Harlan. You meet one of the many sages of Haven who gather knowledge about all of your lands and vassal states. Usually they reside in colleges or cities, not in dirty, besieged forts like this one. He recognizes you the moment he sees you. He gives you a grand, deep kneel. Welcome to this unhappy fort, princess. I am Sage Harlan. All of my knowledge is at your disposal. I want to know more about the 3 nations of Sacramentum. Nope. I did it. It didn't do anything. Okay. I know much and can guide you well. However, we lack the strength to help you deal with those powers. To regain what we have lost, you may need to talk to Chief Miranda downstairs. Well, the Queen demands that this colony be restored. I am relieved to hear it. We have been balanced for some time on the edge of total destruction. If you would help us, I suggest talking to Chief Miranda downstairs. There is an urgent situation to attend to. Okay, but I thought you were supposed to do something for me. Well, I need to use the portal home immediately. I see. I hope that you can make it home. Our humble problems in impeding disasters should not concern royalty such as yourself. However, we lack the resources to activate the portal. To rebuild our ability to gather them, you should talk to Chief Miranda downstairs. Sure. I need rest and equipment. As soon as your butler arrived, we arranged the best possible quarters for you. They are across the hall. You can rest in your bed. Some weaponry and other equipment was left in your chest. Yeah, okay. So I didn't learn anything from him. Thought I was supposed to, though. Miranda needs my help. So maybe that's how I got my mission from him? Okay, so Miranda leans forward, shaking with excitement. It's fair. Your revival is the first bit of hope she's seen in head and years. Whatever. All right. I know how to enlist help. What now? Miranda is uncertain. I am sure you are a mighty princess, but you really should not leave Fort Haven alone. Open the edit party window and add at least 2 more characters to your group. Otherwise, you'll have a really hard time. Really? I didn't want to take them all. You told me you needed them. Okay. So we'll take... Okay, so we'll take them. And then we have equipment. Okay, first off, I suppose I should look in your inventory, see what you guys have. You have a bow already, and you have a bronze dagger and that. Okay, so you are equipped already, Terrence. Or, it looks like a guy, though she is a girl. Alright, so, well, do half damage. You haven't built enough smithies to maintain it. Oh, bronze dagger. So maybe put this one to you then. I gave it to you, didn't I? Okay, you have a oak one. Oh, okay, so you're one of them. Okay, and you have apprentice robes. But didn't I just give this to you? Alright, I know I did. Alright, now it did. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try this. 8 to 10. Yeah, it has more damage on it. I don't know why. It has a speed bonus though on the bronze dagger. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, so now. Okay, there are things I need to know. What is the new news? Did we already do the new news? Ships at last. Okay. Why don't they let us? Okay, we already knew all that. Alright, alright. I have enlisted help. What now? So I see. The time to strike is now, while Conqueror and his thugs are unready. And how do I find this Conqueror? Leave this fort and go north to Great Port. Destroy Conqueror and his brigands. Then our ships can land safely. We need to make the way safe for them. We can't afford to lose a single ship. Why is it called Great Port? Don't know. Haven always names stuff grandly. Makes it seem more impressive. How should I deal with the brigands there? They have tormented me for years. I hate them. I recommend stabbing. Well, yeah, that sounds like a good idea to me, too. Which is what we're going to be doing. I could use better equipment. Look in the chest in your chambers upstairs. I think you might be able to find something of value, and I did. And why aren't you coming? I am a chief. I am trained more for planning and engineering than fighting. When we get stone, I can help to turn it into stronger walls. I promise. I can be more useful to you here. You will note that when the conversation turns to heroism, Stonehouse always finds some reason to be out of the room. I think I have... yep, we're done. We're done. Okay, so I have to go to the north. To the north. Which is up here, and this is marked on the map as main hall. So where's my party members at? They should be following me, right? Okay, we are now out of the port. Haven lands. You emerge from Port Haven and survey the countryside. You see Havenish farmhouses and fields of crops. It seems all right at first, but the crops are patchy and sickly. The farmers have moved around nervously, ready to be attacked by bandits at any moment. The people of Haven always put up a brave front, but the subtle details tell you that this colony is in great peril. To the north you see a great bay. The docks are barely visible. That is the colony's gateway to the rest of the world. You need to control it. Yes, yes I do. And I suppose this is just... I thought I'd be able to... Oh, now my party members are with me. Okay. Can I talk to anybody here? Okay, no. Who are you? You meet someone. These Havanites are terrified when you approach. Then they see your fine clothes. They recognize the insignia on your breast. They kneel. Oh, princess, you have returned to us at last. This colony has suffered much. Will you save us? Tell me more about what has been happening. You question the farmers. You don't learn much. The ground is sickly and products and produces few crops. The port to the north is lost. Bandits are everywhere. They are afraid of losing everything. They are very happy you are here. I am only visiting. I will do all I can for Haven's people. The farmers are painfully grateful. They bask in your radiance. Then you move on and they return eagerly to work. Okay. This is a little different. This was the warehouse district for the colony. When Sacramentum was a healthy colony, these buildings were constantly full of stone from the ball and weapons from Yucat. Now they are empty and slowly rotting away. Your mother is sincerely hoping that under your influence these warehouses fill with goods again. Okay. Look at all the trees dead. Now entering near Trini, whatever that is. I don't see anything around here. There is refuse spread all over this grove. You look it over, it's just trash. Oh yeah, they always put stuff away, don't they? A new day dawns. Awakening 20. Oh. So this has got days and stuff in it. Can we read this? The sign says Great Port North, Port Haven South. Well, yeah, that's the direction I came from. And who are you? Several shabby armed warriors are stalking this road looking for prey. You can tell they aren't Haven soldiers from a long way away. They approach. Their arrogance fades the moment they see the insignia on your chest. Oh, we're just travelers. We'll be letting you by now. What are you doing here? We're watching for brigands. Terrible scum, the brigands, robbing people on the roads. Just terrible. We're keeping them away until Haven comes back. And, here you are, so we'll be going now. I don't like brigands on my roads. Nope, I don't. The brigands consider running, then they realize that they still outnumber you. They decide to get rich, stripping your body instead. Okay, my first fight. Combat has started to flee your foes. Move off the battlefield at the far edge. Okay, so Patricia is the first one. Is she okay? And she has got does she have anything I can use? No. What she got here? She has got shock. Inflicts strong magical damage on one foe. Icy wave. Does magical damage in a cone-shaped area. Those are always good. Fear for 2 turns. This costs 2. How much does she have? She has... Let's do the... Icy... Oh, she's not far enough. Okay, so let's... Okay, so she's got to move up. What? So she has 5 action points. And then can she... Oh, that would work. Oh, that was easy. Okay. And now we have... that's me. So, Corinne. We have... This is the whirlwind. Do we have 2 of them up together? We do. Can we... So I have 5 action points. So if I go up here, that's 3. And then do... Oh, now it's on to somebody else. Damn it. I thought I had enough. What does she have? She has stunning shot, your next attack with your weapon. She doesn't have a bow. Blinding, brutal blow. Okay, let's do, she's going to do the brutal blow. And, oh, nice. Okay, and you are Terrence. What do you have? You have healing. Ooh, he heals, yes. Curing, cures a single ally. Inspiring cry, blesses all enemies within 6 spaces for 4 turns, increasing their damage. Then 6 spaces. Okay, so let's go up here, and then we'll do that. Cool. All right. And okay, you have. I wonder if I can put these. Do they don't have a quick slot? I don't think they do. Let's do this. Do I? Empty quick use slot. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes, I can do that. Shock, terror. Put icy wave there. Ooh, okay. So we have brutal blow, whirlwind attack, and blinding blow. And at least it tells you now. Avernim it doesn't. When it gets on the quick slot there, you can't tell what the hell it is. Avernim 5, he's out of energy though. Okay, so who's next? Me? No. Yep, it's me. 2, 4. Oh, and I missed. Really? Okay. Brutal. Blinding blow. And stunning shot. That's too many. Oh, got him. Yes. Do we pick up any? I don't think we pick up anything, do we? Okay. He is healing, curing, and inspiring. Okay. He doesn't have a bow. He should have a bow. I should give him the bow. Her the bow. I'm sorry. We're all girls here. That's too far away anyway. Just let you. Okay, that's an archer. Okay. So 3. Shock. And this is terror. Nice. Spear. Okay. Oh, I'm missing. Why am I missing? Okay, you do have heal. You can heal her. Cool. Alright. You search the bodies of the brigands. You find coins and jewelry stolen from the mercenaries and farmers of Haven. Cool. You gained 20 gold. Cool. And what did I end up with in my... I don't see any gold or any jewels. So yeah, I'm thinking that this probably needs to go to her. Oh, she already has. Oh, she does have one. Okay. We're giving them to our wizards. Okay. Because we don't want them. I didn't realize that they had... Okay, so... Bow. Bow. Okay, there. So we have 2... Whatever. Okay. So if I go back in, I can restore my... Alright. Yes, I did. Cool. Alright. That's all I was meaning to do. How many more of the brigands? These must all be farmers. Yep, we don't want to go that way yet. I'll eventually be filling this all in. Oh, this is interesting. You find a merchant camp. There are signs of battle. Brigands attacked the traders here, drove them off, and stole everything of value. All that was left were a few piles of wood. You make a note to send workers back to reclaim them. Could be useful. Ah, yes, you have gained... What did I gain? What is that? Gained what? What was that I just gained? Knowledge? Is that what this stands for? Interesting. Don't have the random encounters here with bandits like we do with Avernum. Aha, near Greatport. To the north you see Greatport. On the... What is that? Oops. On the Bemirav Sea. There is Haven's main port, the only one on Sacramentum it fully controls. It is the choke point for all trade with the rest of Haven. It is the lifeline for your people here. It is fallen. It is a sad testimony to know... It is a sad testimony to how far your colonies have fallen here, that it has been taken over by brigands. If you can't reclaim it, you will have no chance of success in these lands. Okay. Alright, better save. Are these brigands? What are they? It won't let me go up to them. Here we go. The farmers near Greatport are a pathetic lot, all but enslaved by the brigand gangs. When you get close, they run away. They don't want to be robbers to think... They don't want the robbers to think that they are helping you. Yes, I do. I can understand that. I can understand that so much. Oh, this is kind of cool up here. Near Tanley, you pass near a long, broad thicket to bizarre trees. They are withered and dry, and yet they are alive. The strange woods are heavy and thick with thorns. They look almost completely impassable. They are also slowly expanding into Haven lands. This is strange, hostile magic, and it all will need to be dealt with. Okay. And who is this person over here? You meet someone. There is a forlorn Habanite sitting out here alone by the fire. He wears what were fine clothes, now torn and unlaundered. He is sad. He motions for you to sit by the fire. Is it a trap? Probably. Who are you? I was Lundgren, mayor of Tanley. Now I am just hiding out here alone, waiting to be lost. What is wrong? My village was lost. One day I emerged from our house in inner town and I found that everyone had lost their minds, walking silently, not responding, not seeing me. So what happened? He looks around nervously. I can't say. They might come for me. I feel it in my mind. I will succumb soon. It is something in the mines. I know it. Please leave me. If you are here, it will draw them to me. He turns away. Oh, so there's mines over here. Okay, so that must be something I'm going to have to deal with later. But for now, let's go do our... Do I have a journal? Now entering Greatport. Okay, do I have a journal? Yes, I do. The rebuilding. Before you can rebuild your colony, you will need to gather supplies and learn how to direct the construction. Take your warriors, leave the fort, and follow the road north to the water. There you will find Greatport. Enter and destroy the brigands there. Then report back to Miranda. Okay, return home. Now that you are stranded in Sacramentum, you need to find a way home. And I have no idea how! Okay, so now I'm inside. So that takes me out. Okay. This is similar to Abaddon, I believe. When Abaddon's was this way. You approach Greatport, the main docks controlled by Haven, and this is where supplies and goods can be shipped in and out of Sacramentum without interference from the vassal states. There are no Haven soldiers in sight. A tall stone customs hall is next to the docks. Most of the brigands are probably hiding in there, and I'm sure that's where they are. Use ability to retake Greatham. Your characters will need to use their abilities. All of your characters have abilities. Use any ability, press the use ability button. And choose, yeah, I already know all this. Okay. So I'm going to leave this for the next episode. We are going to take back Greatport. Yay, right. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Say her out.